Chapter number 17, The Development of Hahnemannian Philosophy in the 6th edition of the Organon. The long-awaited 6th edition of Hahnemannian Organon was at last available and about to be published. There was great curiosity on the part of his present-day followers to see what changes, addition, or developments were embodied in it. For few changes would be found in the practical rules and methods which had stood the test of more than a century of experience and proved their permanent value to the cure of innumerable cases of disease. Addition of his system, vitality, dynamization, potentization. There is something more vital and more important for them and for suffering humanity that matter and materialism. That something is a fuller knowledge and realization of spiritual nature of life or mind in organism, clarifies our conceptions of what life is and how it builds its house or performs its function, how the living organism act and react under the influence of external or internal agencies, mental, psychical or physical. Hahnemannian fixed attention principally upon the spiritual and dynamic aspect of the subject of medicine. Dynamism, the vital force, potentiation, and the infinitesimal dose are the three subjects have centered the hottest controversies and criticism in the history of homeopathy. The convention of the telegraph, telephone, X-ray machine, radio are the advances made in the study and utilization of electronic and ionic machines and of colloids and solutions in general. The new dynamics, the application of identical dynamical principle which Hahnemann was first among to recognize is their general application. Hahnemann was the first physician to connect biology and psychology with physics in a particular system of medical therapeutics. His principal concept of life or mind in its relation to the physical organism began to experiment with action of drugs upon the healthy human subjects. Hahnemann deals with spiritual and psychical being. It includes and utilizes the mental, the subjective and the functional phenomena. The universal law of reciprocal action, otherwise known as law of balance, compensation, rhythm, polarity action and reaction. Hahnemann never used any irritating, weakening, depressing, infective, intoxicating or injurious agent of any kind in the treatment of sick. There is use of simple single pure drugs refined and deprived of their injurious properties and enhanced in curative power by the pharmacodynamical process of mechanical comminution, trituration, solution and dilution according to the scale in minimum or infinitesimal doses administered by the mouth. The remedy would have similarity between the symptoms of skin of the sick with the symptoms of the drug produced by the test in healthy humans. Principle of symptom similarity in the maxims. Similia similibus curanter, simplex similia minimum. This is homeopathy is a nutshell. It is a shell which some find hard to crack, but when cracked, it is found to be packed full of sweets and wholesome meat with no worms in it. With this, I would end the series of Stuart Close lectures. Thank you.